Alright guys, what's up? I'm back. Another Friday ride. Heading out for lunch. Going to some barbecue place in Pennsylvania, I think. Very sketchy on the details. You know, it's either hot dogs or barbecue, and I'm like, they don't feel like driving 2 hours to get fucking hot dogs, so we're doing barbecue. Where is it? I don't know. Just follow the guy in orange up ahead of me. It's a balmy 88 degrees. Feels like 100. Probably is 100. It's supposed to rain at like sunset. It's only like 10 o'clock in the morning, so we should be all right. I just entered New Jersey. I've been riding to Ryker lately. I don't want to jinx anything, but it does seem that the changing that steering position sensor has fixed the problem of the VSS, which is good. But discovered now I got the dreaded fuel pump whine. So last weekend I took the Ryker down to the Jersey Shore. On the ride back, go to get gas, and everything's fine. I go to fill it up again, and it is whining like crazy. And I only got like maybe a quarter of a tank. It's like 90 degrees out. Everything's running hot. I shut the bike off, and the that high pitch whistle disappears. It's really bad. So went online, bought a new fuel pump, and I think I got about another 2,000 miles till the belt needs to be replaced. So I bought that too. So I got a new belt, I got a new fuel pump, and you know, maybe at the end of the summer I'll take it in and have them replace the fuel pump and the belt and the spark plugs and all that other crap, since I got a clamshell trike anyway. So might as well just try to take care of everything at once. And it was really weird because I got on this morning. It feels so different when you're swapping from trike to trike. I don't know how it is with two-wheelers personally, if you got more than one. But, you know, like after doing X amount of miles on the Ryker, I'm like, oh God, I got to shift now. I forgot about that. Body position's different. But I was going to take it today, but they're talking like a 2-hour ride, which means I gotta fill up probably once or twice. So I figured I'd just go with the play it safe and stick with the bigger gas tank and take this one out. I was driving down to the like I said, I was driving down the shore last weekend, and got stuck in traffic, but no issues, except for it was hot. And it was like a holiday 4th of July weekend traffic. I don't know how the 4th of July was by you guys, but in my area they let off a god-awful amount of fireworks. And I'm not complaining. You know, they finished at like 11. So by 11 o'clock it was all said and done. That was good. I think that was a decent time. I took the bike out too, and I drove around watching the fireworks in the neighborhood, and you couldn't see in front of you. There was so much smoke. There was a ton of smoke. You couldn't even breathe. But I would ride around, you know, find out where the crowds were, pull over, watch them set off their stuff, and then find another spot. I just kept looking up and, you know, following the stuff in the sky. This one's operating pretty good, no complaints. I'm really appreciate the handlebars, they're working out well. The backrest was definitely proven worth it. And on the video where I put the backrest in, somebody commented, it's like, is it worth this to getting the OEM one, or should he get the like Sling Mods or Show Chrome, one of the aftermarket ones? It's a good question, and quite frankly, I guess they all do the same shit. But at least if you get the OEM one, it fits. There's no surprises. It matches the styling of the F3. And quite frankly, the backrests from the aftermarket guys, they all look like generic Harley ones. Like that little half moon looking thing. Didn't really like the look of it. And I told them as much. I mean, it's personally, I think it's really a budget issue. The factory backrest is ridiculously expensive. Definitely overpriced, but when you buy OEM, that's what you get. So if you got it, spend it. If you don't, don't. Can I tell you? But is it worth getting a backrest? Absolutely. It's absolutely worth it. I keep saying that I'm done with modding this thing, and I'm fairly sure that I am. There's nothing on the horizon that I feel like I need to purchase. So I think what you see is what you get now. I'm thinking about swapping out this Insta360 for the newer model. This one's annoying me a little bit. That circular screen up there is, if you've ever seen one of these, it's ridiculous. The other one's got a square one. Haven't used my GoPros in quite some time. You know, I have a dedicated setup for that. Just a pain in the ass, because you got to hook up two of them if you want to film yourself. Then you got to sync it. It's really just a pain in the ass. You know, unless you just, and you can't tell what it's doing unless you're like bending over into your mirrors every 2 seconds. Then my GoPros are also hooked up to another helmet, so if I use those, I got to use that helmet too. And it actually runs off the battery, so after a certain period of time, you got to take the whole thing apart, change the battery, unless you want to run a separate wire to charge it and put it in your pocket. Not about that nonsense. Especially on a long ride like this. If we're going to be running for 2 hours, I got this one hardwired into the bike. Yeah, I don't think we're merging into this gas truck. Yeah, I think that was the narrative portion of this ride. You know, if you want to like and subscribe, I appreciate it. I really do. You know, I think I'm up to like 230 right now. So really just putting this stuff out. I guess shits and giggles. I don't know what you would call it. Not chasing subscribers either. I don't get that. I mean, I do get it if like you gave up your job like some people, and then you got to make content all the time, and you got to do the networking thing, and oh god, I'm not putting up shorts. I gotta like reference every YouTube video to Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and all this other shit. If I wanted to do that, I go back to work. That, you know, then it becomes a job. You know, these people, they go into these events and it's like, well, I gotta film at this event. I can't just relax, let my hair down. Not that I have hair, but just relax. Oh, I gotta do another mod, I gotta do this, someone sponsor me, I gotta install this. Too much work. Too much work.